Hi guys, Amy here, also known as Hidden Treasure Picker here on YouTube. In case you're new to my channel, I'm an online reseller. I sell mainly on eBay. I also sell a little bit on Poshmark and Mercari as well. I'm going to do a what's sold video for you guys today. We're a little behind. I haven't made a video in quite a while. Crazy things have been going on in life. Sometimes that's the way it is. And it prevents me from being able to get on here and make new videos. But I definitely want to get caught up here over the next probably a couple weeks or so that we can get back on track, catch up with, where we are. This video is going to go over sales between August 26th and September 1st. So as you can see, we are quite a bit behind. Again, I haven't made a video in a while, but I still want to keep you guys updated on what has been selling. So I don't really want to skip any time. So we're going to be behind for a little bit, but hopefully maybe I can get out a few videos here pretty quickly. More, often than normal. So that way we can get caught up and be back to where we were. So if you'd like to see what sold for us between August 26th and September 1st, stick around. Alright guys, so like I said, this is between August 26th and September 1st. Yes, we are like a month behind. But like I said, crazy things happen that were unexpected. And what can you do? So we're going to get caught up. And then hopefully we can get back on track with staying more current. So the first item I want to go over from this time frame was this pair of Vionic women's sneakers. These sold on eBay for $27.98, and we had purchased these from the bins for $2.44. If you're new to my channel or haven't heard of the bins before from anyone else, basically it's also referred to as the Goodwill outlet, and it's where you pay for everything by the pound instead of paying for each item individually. Next up are these Dansko sandals. These sold for $35, and we bought these for about $6 at Goodwill. Next is this Polo Ralph Lauren tote bag. Sold this for $23.98, and we had purchased this for $3.20 at our local thrift store. Next is this Hunter duffel bag. This sold also for $35. Bought this for about $5 at a garage sale. So again, really good flip. If you guys don't source at garage sales, they're a great way to find awesome pieces of merchandise, usually for pretty cheap. So if you don't have the garage sales in your sourcing methods, you may want to consider it because it's a great way to find good items that you may not always be able to find at someplace like the thrift store. Sometimes, I have more luck finding certain kinds of items at garage sales versus the thrift store. Some items are just harder to find at my thrift stores personally, and it may be the same way for you. It seems like my thrift stores mainly have an abundance of clothing and a lot of shoes sometimes, although I prefer sourcing shoes from the bins because it is cheaper. But usually at garage sales is where I'll find, things more like electronics, video games, that kind of thing that I don't typically find at my thrift stores. Next are these Keen Mary Jane shoes. These sold for $25, and bought these for $6 at Goodwill. Next are these Bachula by Birkenstock sandals. Sold these for $29.72, and we had paid $2.12 approximately for these at the bins. Next are these Naot sandals. I'm not sure if it's just pronounced that way or if it's like Naot. Not sure how to pronounce it. However, we sold these for $29.97, and we only paid $1.37 for them at the bins. Next are these Timberland sandals. Sold these on eBay for $19.97, and only paid about $1.35 for these at the bins. So that's why I like to source shoes at the bins. As you can see, a lot of times it is much cheaper, much more cost effective to find shoes at the bins, especially the items that are like sandals and things like that. Anything that's, going to be lighter in weight, because then it's not going to cost that much to buy at the bins. All right, next up is this Nintendo Switch Ark Survival Evolved game. Sold this on eBay for $20 and only paid $3 for this at a garage sale. And again, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about with garage sales. I would probably not ever find, video games at my thrift stores. I don't know if I've ever found a video game at a thrift store, to be honest with you. Most of the time when I have found video games, it's been at garage sales. And I've had more luck actually this year with finding video games at garage sales than I ever have in the past. I used to have a really hard time finding video games because that's what everybody's looking for. But I had some pretty decent luck with video games and things like that this year. So that was good. All right, next are these Timberland Camp trail shoes. Sold these for $31.47 and only paid about $2.13 for these at the bins. Next, this was a really good sale. This was a Monopoly FedEx game. So it was like a special edition of Monopoly, and it was FedEx, and it was brand new, sealed. Found this at a garage sale for $5, and it ended up selling for $50. So that's another thing to keep your eye out for. If you guys don't know, a lot of special edition Monopoly games will sell for really good money. And especially if they're new and sealed, that always makes it even more valuable because a lot of people like to collect them. All right, next is this Peter Millar sweater vest. And this sold for $28 on eBay. And I only paid about $3.26 for this at our local thrift store. Next is a Fossil wallet. This sold on eBay for $20 and only paid about $1 for it at a garage sale. Next is another Fossil wallet. This one also paid only $1 for it at a garage sale, and it also sold, this one actually sold for $19. So about the same. One was sold for $19, one sold for $20, but only paid $1 for each of them, and I'm pretty sure they both came from the same garage sale. Next is this FootJoy polo shirt. Sold this for $24.97 and only paid $3.50 for it at Goodwill. Next is this pair of Crocs. Sold these on eBay for $19 and only paid about $1.24 for them at the bins. And finally, the last sale that I want to go over in this video from this time period was the best sale of this time period. This was a Sony CyberShot camera. So it was a digital camera. Found this for only $5 at a garage sale, and it sold for $85. So definitely, again, always be on the lookout for things like this. Digital cameras, even some film cameras, can go for a lot of money. Now, obviously, it's not going to be every single model across the board. Always do your research, look them up, see how much they're selling for, because you never know. You could come into a camera just like this that you're only going to pay $5 for and be able to sell for $85. That's a heck of a flip. So, again, those are the kind of things I usually also find at garage sales. I have found every once in a while cameras at thrift stores, but I tend to find them much more often at garage sales. And that makes me pretty sad, to be honest, because our garage sales here in Ohio are pretty much over for the year. Probably have to wait until at least, I'd say at least April, but probably more like May of next year before they're really going to start having garage sales again around me. It's one of the only things that sucks about living in a state like Ohio, as our nasty winters make it so that we can't have awesome things like garage sales, all year round, like a lot of other places might. So, yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. I have to live here. for some reason. So, you know, I got to deal with it. But anyways, guys, that's it. Those are the 17 sales I wanted to go over between August 26th and September 1st. I will be coming out with another video soon that will go over sales from September 2nd through the 8th. So be on the lookout for that video. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, be sure to comment below and I will do my best to answer anything you have. And if you like this video, please give it a like. It helps the video and it helps the channel. And also make sure you subscribe, because if you subscribe, then you will see when I post new videos, including this next one that should be coming up very soon. All right, guys, until next time, keep on hunting for that hidden treasure.